Lou DiBella, and Dazn. Bro, that's not a Philly bear, first of all. It's not a Philly bear. You said something about a bear. That's not a Philly bear. You gotta go to the sides right here, look. Second, you only got this fight because I chose you. You ain't get it because you had a 2-fight deal, whatever you said you had. You supposed to win that mandatory. You didn't win. You got a draw. You was talking shit. I said, Eddie, bring him here. That's number 2. Number 3, I'm tired. No disrespect, but I'm tired of beating. I just beat your cousin. You know what I'm saying? James Tennyson. I stopped him, and I'm tired of beating y'all. So you gotta listen. You gotta listen. You listen. You have to come and bring your best, and you gotta win. All that. I ain't trying. Listen. And listen. And all that sad story. All that trying to come over here with this sad shit. Yeah, I did it. No, they with me. You're not gonna convince them. They with me, bro. They with me. Ain't no convincing. So I'ma beat your ass. I'm gonna beat your ass. I'm gonna beat you the fuck up. Bad. That's how you say it. I'm Philly. I'm gonna beat you the fuck up. I promise to God. And no. Listen, listen. Shut up. Let me talk. Let me talk. I'm a man like you. And I'm gonna look embarrassing. But oh my goodness. You just fought fucking. What's the guy name for nose? What's his name for nose? For nose? I don't know how to pronounce that shit. How you get a draw? Listen, he said, yo, listen, you look past, you look past that guy, you look past him, he looked past him and got a fucking draw. So this is what we gonna do. Remember on Twitter, I tweeted you say I'm cocky. I don't know where the fuck you get that from. But I don't think I'm cocky. But listen, I'm be cocky today. I post up a picture, right? You know the picture, nigga. I see that's bet 20 grand since you think you can beat me, right? How much you making? That's bet 50. How much you making? Motherfucker. Bet 50. No, bet 50. I bought 50 here if you want bet. You don't want shit. You ain't gonna I'm gonna beat his ass. I'm sorry. And I don't even get like this, but he been talking crazy. And the only reason why I took him because he been talking shit. And then he gonna say, we're
gonna let this play out before we talk. Very interesting interview I did with Tevin Farmer. Literally had to chase a nigga down with my bad foot. So I say it like this. You don't have to like me. You don't have to like my interview style, but you're going to respect me. That's just all it's going to be. I'm going to respect you. You're going to respect me. It is 6:14 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Thursday, January the 31st, 2019. We've been established years ago. People try to act like they don't know me and shit. Listen, we established years ago that I'm not going to be one of these regular media people. We're going to talk on some real shit. I'm not there to finesse egos. I'm not there to suck dick. You know what I'm saying? Same shit happened with motherfucking Broner, motherfucking Charlo, motherfucking Keith Thurman, who motherfucking else, like for some reason, like a lot of boxers or athletes, they're used to being finessed. I'm not saying that's Tevin Farmer, but I just had to like lay the groundwork. Like, hold up, bro. You the champ. I'm from Philly. You from Philly. You fighting in my hood, Temple University. I was just there streaming 2 days ago. Now, say what you want, whatever. I'm not no motherfucking tough guy, all that shit. I'm a 35-year-old man with a bad ankle. All right? But let's keep it 100. By default, I am the #1 boxing media person in Philly. Prove me wrong. The numbers are here. Shit been slow lately because I've been suspended because my shit too controversial, obviously. That's why my videos don't get recommended. But still, we still doing great numbers for a channel that's pretty much blacklisted. So, press conference was lit. I love the venue. This was I was wondering, like, they come into Philly, are they gonna do it on some cheap shit? They didn't. You know, the turnout, it was honestly, like the turnout was big, way bigger than I thought it was gonna be for like a Philly event. You know, right smack dab in Center City. Too bad a whole bunch of the damn food went to waste. I wasn't hungry. Nonetheless, Tevin Farmer over his last several fights. Well, actually, we gotta let this play through first, and then we're gonna talk. I'm TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live. Please subscribe.
I'm not what? Let's keep this at boxing. I appreciate everybody for coming out, and especially my Philly boys. You know how we rocking. And after I beat your ass, I may take you for a cheese steak. And we ain't gonna go to Max's, we ain't gonna go to Geno's, we gonna go to the Poppy store, motherfucker. They got the best cheesesteak, the corner store.
Facts.
I'm gonna beat your ass, man. And shout out to the UK, shout out to everybody across the world, man. I'm Tevin Farmer, and you know I came from nothing. And it's a privilege to fight in Philadelphia, especially to headline in Philadelphia, because at one point I was the underdog in Philadelphia, and I kept believing in myself. Lou DiBella also believed in me, and you know Eddie Hearn believed in me, and I can't forget about my team. I got a hell of a team, man. I have a hell of a team, and without the team, it's a lot. I can name them, but you know I'm gonna name them. Fuck it, I got all day. We got Raul Rivas, Chino. He like the brain. I'm Pinky. You got Rasheem Jefferson. He brings something totally. Hold on. Rasheem Jefferson brings something totally different than Chino. Totally different trainers, but it's all compatible. Then you got Nick Rosario. He brings something different from them two. You got Coach Ant, you got Reg, you got everybody brings something different, man, and that's what makes Tevin Farmer and what my drive and my will to win. I believe we're unstoppable, and this year I'm looking to be on the pound for pound list on everything I love. I'm gonna try to fight 4 or 5 times, maybe 6 if I can, and keep making money and keep doing my thing, man. Thank you.
So we gotta watch the face off. We'll watch the face off. Hank Lundy versus Avery Sparrow. It's an action-packed card. Obviously, it's not a card with like super major names, but all the fights looking on paper, are going to be good. In regards to like action-packed, Katie Taylor, Rose Vellante, that's for unification. Hank Lundy versus Avery Sparrow. Philly fight the old head versus the young ball. You know, Gabe Rosado versus Mashoud. I forgot to pronounce his first name. Soluski. And the winner is going to be high in the WBO rankings and could get Andrade if Golovkin doesn't come over. Obviously, Tevin Farmer versus Jono Carroll. He a cool dude. They probably gonna make him cut the beard though. Also, Philly right now is in a situation where it's like a combat sports, like resurgence. We have 3 fights in March, and we got like a whole bunch of smaller up-and-coming cards. Like, for example, the February 8th card next Friday or Saturday. I believe it's next Friday. Next Friday here in Philly at the 2300 Arena with Christian Cardo, up-and-coming 118-pound prospect. Then, of course, the King's boxing cards, those boxing cards that happen at Sugar House. So I'm going to be getting out a lot more in regards to Philly events. But going back to the Tevin Farmer interview, hey, listen, everything always not going to go well. And one thing I will not tolerate is people who don't fucking do interviews coming to my motherfucking channel telling me how to motherfucking do fucking motherfucking interviews. All right? You should get a motherfucking microphone. You should do this, do that, do that. No. We got our plans. We know what we're doing. Thank you. However, your support is always, appreciated. It's always appreciated. But in this case, as you can see, his team was behind him and everything. I already knew what it was. So I said, all right, well, after a press conference, so I'm the media person. I'm not going to inconvenience him. And after all, y'all know, I work from home. You see what I'm saying? So I was like, I ain't have shit else to do. My fucking leg was fucked up because I didn't want to wear my boot, my brace for my leg. So I was like, all right, I'm going to just chill. It meant nothing to me. As soon as I left, went right down to the train, went to pick up my girl, get the wheel, and went back home, start editing videos. So that whole hour I was waiting meant nothing. But however, I understood he had to get out of there. And also, I think that maybe, I don't know, but maybe he's seen some of my videos in the past, and maybe he don't like some of the shit I was saying. Because you know why? It's because look at the bottom. I keep it uncut. I give all boxers a fair shake. That's why we made it this far. We don't have a bad reputation on YouTube, do we? Point it out. Anybody? Where? For what? It's just that a lot of times they be like, oh, why he say that? Because, no matter where you from, I'm going to give a fair shake to everybody. So it's this thing in media where, and you know, it's like that in all sports, you know, like where if you're from a certain place, for example, me being from Philly, I'm supposed to heavily, you know, be all on motherfucking Danny Garcia and Angel Garcia dick. I'm supposed to be on B-Hop dick. I'm supposed to be on Tevin Farmer dick. I'm supposed to be on Gabe Rosado dick. That's how they look. That's how motherfuckers like be getting ahead. They be aligning themselves with teams to get media credentials, and then before you know it, they fucking sucking dick on YouTube for fucking credentials and shit. We don't do that. We cover this sport. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, we get a little controversial, like this video here. We cuss a lot. But nonetheless, I take pride in our integrity of covering the sport. High pride. Can't nobody tell me we don't do our job. And making sure we tell you, the hardcore fans, like, yo, y'all got to buy this motherfucking fight or y'all some fucking assholes. I can tell y'all that. The Yahoos and the ESPNs, they can't tell y'all that shit. That's why I don't know. I will never. You'd be surprised. I tell you. You'd be surprised who'll be in my DMs, like trying to like, yo, you ever think about coming out to LA? You know, a couple of times a week for, you know, to do this, to help us with this, or, you know, you ever think about coming out to, you know, work and help us with our press conferences to speak at, yo, and I'd be looking like, but we cool where we at, and I don't like traveling. I don't want to be around the motherfucking. I don't like celebrities. I'm sorry. Is that a crime? Then lock me up and throw away the goddamn key. Lock me up. I must be saying it to my girl. Lock me up and throw away the damn key. Lock me up. Throw me under the jail and leave me cuffed in the cell and throw away the damn key. But no, I fucks with Tevin Farmer though. You know, even though I can tell. But let me tell you how I first started. Let me tell you the real story. I told it many times. It was a fight at the 2300 Arena. I think it was his last one there. Or one before last. I believe it was his last one there. I went, saw him at the post fight. He walking back. I'm like, yo, I'm saying, can you get an interview? Now, mind you, I had just literally got to the hospital that day before. I shouldn't even have. I had missed a lot of Philly fights. Three of them. Because for some reason I kept getting sick before the fights or during fight week. So I was like, I'm going to this one. I got to. So he said, I'm like, yo, you coming back out for some interviews? And he did the whole joint like, yeah, I'm coming back out. So I'm sitting there, the whole crowd leaving and shit. And I'm like, all right. I'm looking. I wasn't driving at the time, so it's kind of a dangerous ass neighborhood, you know, and I'm looking. I'm like, all right, cool. Don't you know, about an hour, maybe a little more past, that nigga did not come out. I was hot. So every time I seen him, I'd be like trying to get him, but then he always moving around. So I'm thinking like, is he avoiding me? Like what? I don't get it. So with this one, I made sure, I said, you know what, we're going to get him last. I did it all on live stream. I said, we got to get Hank Lundy. Always got to get him. You know, we got to get Jono. I saw him first, so I had to get him, you know, because he, Irish man in fucking Philly. He may not ever come to Philly again after fight week, so had to get him. And then, of course, had to get Eddie Hearn. You know, I tried to get Gabriel Rosado, but then I had Tevin Farmer was leaving. So I said, all right, I got to walk with you. And I already knew what it was. We don't know where we're going. So that's the story. But nonetheless, man, see, he's gotten so much better in regards to, like, I didn't think he could be a pressure fighter, power puncher like that. Now, my biggest issue with him is, you know, does he have enough power to keep somebody like Tank Davis off of him? He does have the boxing ability, though, to move and everything. But sometime later on in fights, he does slow down. But see, it's an enigma right now in Tevin Farmer's situation, because I was trying to talk to him. I guess he doesn't, you know, like fans think he's become a different fighter, but not in a bad way. People are like, where the fuck did this shit come from? So even if you look at the 4 losses he took early in his career, he is one of those fighters kind of like Gabriel Rosado. And, you know, obviously, you know, overall better skilled fighter, but in different weight divisions. But the point I'm trying to make is, he's one of those fighters that he gets better over time. And it seems as though, like, the whole thing about knocking fighters out of her, it's not, you know, he almost got Billy Dib out of there. You know, people give him shit for not, you know, stopping Francisco Fonseca, even though that was kind of controversial. But like I said, it's like comparing, you know, Loma versus Pedraza to Tank Davis versus Fonseca. It's different styles. It's different styles. You can't be like, well, he knocked him out, but you didn't. It's different styles. You know, he may not want to believe it. Fighters always say, like, you know, you'll say, well, what kind of fighter are you? You know, you come across as a pressure fighter, power puncher, but they say some shit like, well, no, I can really, really box. But you know how the fans, we be like, yo, they're a pressure fighter. You see what I'm saying? But with him, he's shown better, like, inside game and the body work. We didn't see that before. You know, even when you go back to his really first major televised fight against Ivan, was it this one? Was it? No, it wasn't. It was this one, Radcack. And the fight I went to was, where is it at? Orlando, Rizzo. Or was it this guy? No, it was this guy right here. December. It was this guy. I went to this fight. That was his last one there. And then, of course, he went on to fight Kenichi Ogawa. Very, very close fight, but in my opinion, he should have won. But nonetheless, Ogawa, you know, had that shit up in him. So then Billy Dibb over in Australia. I was up motherfucking 4 o'clock in the morning covering that. James Tennyson, of course, when he made James Tennyson do the, what's that, the downward dog or some shit? The yoga pose? Downward tiger or something? Then Fonseca, and now Jono Carroll. A lot of people like, how is Carroll getting in the fight? But the marketing behind, you know, having Katie Taylor, Irish, Jono Carroll, and then it's going to be at Temple University, which is literally like 6 train stops. It's easily accessible from Center City. So the fact that the fight is going to be over, like people are going to go there and party, listen. And then, wait, is it going to be spring break? That's just going to be crazy in there. That's just going to be crazy in there. So I'm going to be doing something very, very interesting. Probably sometime in February, where I'm going to go down to Temple University and start like asking people about the fight. Just start walking around campus. Start walking. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put my credentials on so they won't be all intimidated and shit. Put some old ass credentials on. But no, I'm looking forward to it. I never to the Zone fight. You know, I'm hyped. Like, I do admit, like, I am a big supporter of the Zone, you know, and I don't think it's like biased, but it's like I think everybody should have it, especially if you're a hardcore boxing fan, because I know that Steven is, it's a whole nother video. I can't talk about it. It's a whole nother, this video going to be 20 minutes long. But we need to talk about Showtime versus the Zone. That's another video I'm going to do. But I'm TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live. Please subscribe.